Well, now that possession of small amounts of marijuana is no longer illegal in Montana, that's forcing law enforcement agencies to take another look at how they use their drug-sniffing canines. MTN's Jonathan Ambarian reports on some of the ways they're adjusting to the changing law.
This is Willi. He's a 6-year-old German Shepherd, and since 2016, the Lewis and Clark County Sheriff's Office has used him for apprehending suspects, tracking, and also for looking for illegal narcotics. But when Montana voters passed a measure legalizing marijuana in the state, that meant the training he underwent had to be changed. Sergeant Uriah Wood, Willi's handler, contacted the company that trained him. They said the two options were to replace the dog or attempt to retrain him so he would no longer alert for marijuana.
Knowing how trainable and how smart he is, I suggested to our administration, plus as a cost savings, let's try the abandonment training.
Wood took Willi to Ohio for 2 weeks of intensive retraining. He says the results have been clear.
He went through it, he passed with flying colors. We've been out on the street working. He hasn't given any indication of marijuana in any of our daily trainings.
The Montana Highway Patrol has taken a different approach with their canines. They don't plan to retrain any of their 9 drug-detecting dogs. Instead, they'll replace each dog as they reach the end of their law enforcement career.
At this time, we're strategically going to have some of those dogs, as the replacements come in, not be trained on marijuana.
However, MHP plans to keep some dogs who are trained for marijuana so they can detect large amounts, which are still prohibited.
Our canines are not used on the person that doesn't use their turn signal and gets stopped. It isn't just a random thought to utilize a canine sniff. These are cases that there are several indicators that this person is transporting a large quantity of illegal drugs.
During this year's legislative session, state lawmakers approved $300,000 to help law enforcement agencies replace or retrain canines to adjust to the changes in marijuana law. In Helena, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.